And it's looking for its familiar chemistry, for an arousal that takes away the whatever it is the person's feeling in terms of emptiness or whatever. So I got fascinated because if you can turn on the stress response just by thought alone, and the long-term effects downregulate genes and create disease, and our thoughts can make us sick. And I was like, oh my God, these people realized innately that when they forgave, what is forgiveness? When I discovered it was just overcoming the emotion. Mm-hmm. You just finish the emotion, and now you have wisdom, because the memory without the emotional charge is called wisdom. And when you overcome the emotion, you no longer have your attention on that person or problem, and it's all okay, right? So free the body from the chains of the past, and it can become renewed again. And so it was very interesting to see that many of these people, without knowing it or not, stopped signaling the same genes in the same way when they overcame that emotional state. They were like, I hate my job. I hate my relationship. I'm going to just make choices. If I only have 6 months to live, I'm going to live happy. Like, I don't want to live unhappy.
I'm going to choose to live happy.
Choosing, right? And if you're choosing, you're changing. And if you're not choosing, you're not changing. If you're not changing, you're not choosing, right? So they made a choice, and the hardest part about change is not making the same choice as you did the day before. And get ready the moment you do. You can intellectualize, but it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be unpredictable. It's going to be unfamiliar. There's going to be some uncertainty. You're stepping into the unknown. And if the addiction of those emotions, where the body's been conditioned to be the mind, the body starts telling the mind to return back to the known. Start tomorrow. You're a failure. It's your mother's fault. You were abused. I need a brain scan. There's something's wrong with you. This isn't right. All of the voices come up because the body's wanting you to think the same way, so you can make the same choice, so you can do the same thing, so you can create the same experience, so you can feel the same emotion, return back to that familiar place.
Why does the body want you to stay in a familiar place of fear and stress when it's not the most optimal place to be in this physical world?
I think it because the emotions cause us to see the future through the lens of the past, because the emotion is a record of the past. So you're always planning for the worst thing to happen when you're in that state. So the body has been conditioned to be the mind, the servant is the master, and the programs like, how do you open a doorknob? Well, you may not consciously remember, but you'd go, oh, you do it this way. Well, your body knows how to do it better than your conscious mind. That's 95% of who we are is those automatic behaviors, emotional responses. So epigenetics says the environment signals the gene.